Good afternoon, welcome to Sayonapps. We are here to introduce to you a combined air fryer and pressure cooker. We just want to get you the bits of how interesting it is to cook with this. So the best part of this product, the SAF 4567, is that it combines the air fryer and the pressure cooker. Here I have the air frying part, the one in gray color. This is the front that operates the air fryer. Down here is the part that is used for the pressure cooker. So for example, for the air fryer, it has air frying, it has roasting, it has grilling, it has bake, and it has a dehydrate function. For the pressure cooking is meat, soup, stew, beans, sous vide, DIY, slow cook, yogurt, rice, porridge. You name it. It's just that you can't cook chapati in here. Otherwise, you can cook every other type of food. Now, the pressure cooking lid has a safety pin here. This is a safety pin. So whenever there is pressure created inside and there is hot steam, when you're closing this lid here, it can never open because it locks itself automatically using the safety pin. And the only way to release or to open is actually by releasing the pressure, as I'm doing here, like this. So this pot is where you put your contents, and then you place it inside the housing. We call this the housing. And then ensure that it's connected to electricity and it's turned on. Then too, you just place the pressure cooking pot. This is the pressure cooking pot. As you can see, it has also a seal that ensures that it's completely sealed whenever you close. So we close. So to close, ensure this arrow faces the unlocked padlock, the unlocked padlock directly. That means it's unlocked. For you to lock, you just rotate it to the locked padlock here. So it means now it's locked. So I'm cooking beans now. It has the option for beans, so I'll push beans first. So I tell it I have beans. It gives you a default timer of 40 minutes. So in the next 40 minutes, my beans should be ready to eat. So after I select 40 minutes, if I want to adjust this time, maybe you don't trust it, maybe your beans a bit hard, maybe. So I could put 35 minutes or whichever time I'm comfortable with. So we do 35 minutes and then you push the start button here. So when it says on, it means it's now heating. So it will first preheat for about 5 or so minutes. When it's done preheating, now you'll start to count down for your 35 minutes and your rice or beans will be ready. So now the pressure valve, the safety pin has gone down. That means it has unlocked itself. Opening, switch it. So there is our beans already cooked and ready to serve. How do I bake? First, I'll get the sufuria and then I can apply some oil on it. We've used Blue Band in this case. So now we'll add our prepared dough. So we can now add it to the pots. So now that it's ready and in the pot, so we place it on the housing, in the housing that is. And now we use our air frying lid. So you're supposed to place this over this so that now it connects to the main housing. Again, it's good to note you cannot cook anything. You cannot without the lid. If I push the bake function, it will ask me for the lid. So I'll place the lid first. When the lid is on and I place or push the bake function, it will give me a default time of 20 minutes. So that's what it's recommending. If I check the temperature, it's giving me to 104. That is default, but you have your own preferred temperature for the cake, so you can adjust to 200, maybe more, depends. So we use the default time And after that, now when you've set all that, you just say start. Only has 2 minutes to lapse. So if I removed the lid to check what is happening, and then you see, then have the lid back again, it has a memory. So it tells me I was at 2 minutes and start to count from where I left. So it means you do not have to again go back to operating it and setting time all over again. So we'll open, and there our cake is ready. So air frying function helps us to at least help us reduce the risk of getting cancers or any other related diseases to oil. So we are not dipping this in oil. We are actually spraying or brushing the oil. For now, we do not have a brush, so we just do some oil on the air frying basket, which is this. So, so let me place it in the housing, and then now we can just add some oil on top, just a little bit, about 2 to 3 spoons. So that is actually enough. What you can do, you can just mix that. Place it inside. Then you place the air frying basket on top. And then you are air frying here, air fry. So air fry, it's giving us 15 minutes. So you have your own preferred time, so you can adjust this time to say 20 minutes, and then adjust the temperature to 2 or 4, or depends with your what time you normally cook your chips at, and then start. So we wait for the 20 minutes, see if our chips is actually ready. Crispy. So you can shake this just to prove that it's crispy, just in case you don't believe me. There you go, crispy. Now you can serve like that.